This video will show you how to set up Padlet to display your tweets and your retweets so you can submit those for a grade for COMM 233. The first thing that you want to do is go to the website padlet.com. You'll see the URL up here. You want to click the pink button that says sign up, it's free. Now I've already got an account, so you can sign up with your Cal State Fullerton email address through Google and then follow through with the sign up options. I'm going to log in because, as you can see, I already have an account. This will be blank for you, but you want to click the pink button that says make a Padlet, and it's going to randomly set up, I'm going to call it a board for you. Now I'm going to click here because I already have this one set up, and I want to show this to you. So I selected this cork board background when I set this up, and then I used the layout that I could put this in columns. I gave the title COMM 233 tweets, and I put my name in the second line there. So let me go backwards to the dashboard, and I'm going to set up a new one. I'm going to do this again so you can watch me. So the first thing I want to do is I want to set up what's called a shelf, because I want to be able to put my tweets in one column and my retweets in another column. So I'm going to hit select there. Ooh, beautiful, I get a tulip. Well, I'm not really a tulip kind of gal, so I'm going to show you how to change all these. The first thing you want to change is your title, and you want to change it to COMM 233. Oops, if I can find the right keys. And then just call it Twitter or tweets or something like that. And then down here where it says description, I want you to put your name, your full name. Now if you scroll down here a little bit, you're going to see appearance. Well, if you don't like this wallpaper, you can change it to whatever you'd like. I'm going to go back to what I was. I really like the cork board. And I'm going to, oops, keep working. You have to click this arrow here to go backwards. Everything else you can leave default for now. Then you want to click next and then start posting. So the first column I want to have is I'm going to call it my tweets. I cannot type. Save. And I'm going to add my second column and I'm going to call it retweets. Save. So now I'm ready to start adding. I already have my Twitter account open in another tab. Now, if you've only used your Twitter account for this class, you won't have to do this next step because all you'll see in your feed are the tweets that you've done for the class. But if you're like me and I use Twitter all the time, I probably post 3 or 4 times a day. So I need to search out the hashtag COMM233FA19 specifically from my account. So I'm going to use what's called the advanced search. And I'm going to show you the URL for that. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to use this syntax right here where I put the hashtag and then in parentheses from : no space, my Twitter account is how you do an advanced search for tweets that are a specific hashtag from a certain person. I'm going to actually, where it says top latest, people, photos, videos, etc., I'm going to click latest because it should sort my list with the newest tweets at the top. And I want to go down to the bottom because that would have been the first tweet that I did. Well, I'm not going to post it for you guys because I was tweeting sort of things I thought would be interesting to you but not directly related to the class. The first thing I posted was relative to media perspectives. And here's a link to what I posted there. So I want to copy this so it shows up or so that it links to my Padlet. And I'm going to go to this icon right here that has a little up arrow. I'm going to click it. You'll see copy link to tweet. You want to click that and it puts that on your clipboard. So I'm going to go back to my board. Oops, now I have it up here twice. Let me get rid of one. Go back to the new one. And I'm going to go down to I'm going to scroll down here, and why don't I have a little pink arrow? Usually down here you have a little pink circle with a plus sign in it. Here I'm going to click here. So that was a tweet. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to click the link here, and I'm going to paste that in there, and I'm going to click save. And that'll show my first tweet. but I need a title and I need to have something that was there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type tweet number 1. This too will help you count. I'm going to go back to Twitter and I'm going to copy what I had typed. And I'm going to go back, oops, let me close this so I don't get it confused. I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to paste it in. Now I want to edit, so I click right there underneath it and I paste that in there. It copied the picture that I had put there. If you have no photo, you're going to see your own profile photo over and over again. It doesn't look real pretty, but it doesn't matter because here's the link I have to the story that I referred to. There's the class hashtag, there's the topic hashtag, and it shows it was my first tweet. So I'm going to go back to Twitter and I'm going to scroll up here. This is what I wanted to show you what a retweet looks like. So here's the original tweet that I retweeted. In other words, I went here, I liked it, I clicked right here for retweet and with comment. And then I typed my comment relative to that tweet in there. All right, so I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here and I want to see what I have. Okay, here's something I tweeted about uses and gratifications. So I'm going to grab the link, copy the link, go back to my Padlet board. I'm going to add a new tweet. I'm going to type tweet number 2. I'm going to click the link icon and I'm going to paste in the link, click save. I'm going to go back, copy the text, back to the Padlet, and I'm going to paste that in here where it says write something. So now I'm done. So there's tweet 1 and tweet 2. You'll notice I like to add images to my tweets. It makes people want to click on them more, or so studies say. Oh, I got some extra spaces there. Okay. I found this tweet from Janeth that said, "It's very interesting how the media chooses what to show and what not to show. The day after this happened, there were news reporters at school. Such a tragedy to have to go on so early into the academic..." Oh boy, I can't read. Such a tragedy to have this go on so early into the academic year. And she gave it the hashtag and she gave it the definition of media perspectives. And then she has a hyperlink to the story here. And then I retweeted with a link to a story that was on the Daily Titan that was talking about how there was a lot of chatter on Twitter from students who were really not happy with the level of security on the campus. So I'm going to copy this. Now this is going to look a little different here. I'm going to put the link there. I'm going to save it. I'm going to go back and do what I normally did. I'm going to put my text. When I click on it, you can actually see that it's a retweet, and here's what it was that I retweeted. And then here's my link to that article that was on the Daily Titan. So when you get all done and you're ready to turn this into me, what you want to do is you want to copy the URL up here at the top. And then you want to go to Titanium. I'm going to pause here for a second and call that up. The link to submit your Padlet URL is under Week 8 Participation Tweets Part 1. If you click this, you will see Add Submission. You click that, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to give me a hyperlink. You're not just going to paste in that URL because I want to be able to just click on it and go and see it. So you're going to click the little chain icon here, and you're going to paste that in here, and you're going to select open in a new window and then click the create link. And that's all you need. Then click save changes and you have submitted that for grading.